There's something deeper in the UFO/UAP disclosure conversation than most headlines suggest. A recent piece in International Business Times reported that some internal resistance to releasing certain UAP files may involve theological concerns, not just national security. These concerns have historical precedent. In 1960, NASA commissioned the Brookings Report, a social science study on how discovering extraterrestrial intelligence might affect humanity. The authors warned that confirmation of intelligent life could have destabilizing effects on belief systems, particularly theological ones. They noted that societies confronted with superior civilizations in the past often experienced collapse of authority structures and loss of confidence in religious leadership. The report recommended studying how such information should be introduced to the public. That was over 60 years ago. During the Cold War, programs like Project Blue Book and the Robertson Panel focused on security and preventing panic, but policymakers already understood something important. Unexplained phenomena don't just create military questions, they create ontological ones. Fast forward to today, Donald Trump has publicly stated that he wants these files released to the public. So why would theology matter? Because many theological systems already contain categories for non human intelligences, angels, fallen beings, spiritual entities. If official language begins describing non human or interdimensional intelligences, that doesn't land as neutral for everyone. It overlaps with existing cosmologies. It challenges materialism on one side and established doctrine on the other. And beneath all of this is something even more subtle: perception. Modern neuroscience shows that what we experience as a solid, stable world is not raw external reality. The brain constructs a predictive model from sensory input. Color isn't out there, it's an interpretation of wavelengths. Solidity isn't fundamental. Atoms are mostly empty space held together by electromagnetic forces. What feels stable is an emergent effect of forces interacting with our nervous system. Physics goes further. At quantum scales, particles behave probabilistically. Observation affects measurable outcomes. The classical solid world emerges from something far less intuitive. In other words, what we call reality is already a stabilized interpretation. If disclosure were to confirm phenomena that don't fit neatly into current physical categories, whether advanced unknown technology or something stranger, the disruption wouldn't just be technological, it would be perceptual and theological. It would challenge both secular materialism and traditional doctrine.